Hello my darling witches and welcome to my channel. This reading will be for people who have certain qualities of a witch, of a person that can see more or feel more than other people, and it doesn't mean someone's better or worse. It's also an entertainment for you. It's not, you shouldn't take it too seriously, okay? This is just something you might want to know about yourself, some qualities of yours that's special, maybe special gifts, special talents of yours. And you may choose from those 5 items that I felt I need to put here for you. And we're gonna look at, are you a witch, and what kind of witch are you, or what kind of qualities, special qualities you have, in other words, okay? So let's see. Pile 1 will be this candle. Pile 2, the key. Maybe you will choose several items, that's completely fine. You're just gonna, see several qualities maybe of yours. And that kind of angel. If it doesn't resonate with you, it doesn't mean you don't have any qualities of a witch, or it doesn't mean you don't have any special gifts. This is just an entertainment, but also, of course, if you feel resonated, that means the message was delivered for you. Let's start with pile 1. Hello pile 1, whoever chose this candle, let's see. Are you a witch, and what kind of witch are you, or what qualities you have? 7 of Pentacles, Death, King of Wands, and 4 of Wands. Right away I feel that you are, your quality here is to, like a phoenix that's rising from the ashes, okay? For pile 1, it doesn't matter what situation you're in life. Doesn't matter what's your, I even hear what's your personality, what's your financial stance right now or whenever. It doesn't matter if you're in a relationship or not. You always tend to rise from any situation, okay? And no wonder you have a candle. You chose this candle, rising from the ashes, from a fire. And you could be a fire sign here, or an earth sign as well, or maybe a mixture of that. You could also be a Scorpio, just for some. But you, I hear you always manage to come out of something alive. Whatever it means to you guys, okay? And this is your best quality, I want to say here. And this is also part of being a witch. A witch, can be reborn many times during her lifetime. She can go through many difficulties, and she managed to overcome all of them. Okay, so this is the best quality that I sense here for pile 1. What else? By the way, you, if you don't know, you have this talent to attract money. If you don't know how yet, you may work on that part, on your financial part, or you already know how to attract money. You can easily manifest money into your life through meditations, through affirmations, through finding this inner balance. You attracting this energy, okay, financial energy into your life, material energy. And if you don't use it yet, you should start doing it, because this is your witchy quality. This is your talent. What else for pile 1? Yes, 10 of Cups. It's like you plant the seed, and you can plant one seed, and there is like hundreds of thousands, many other seeds will grow on it, from it. Okay, so maybe you literally working with plants. You could be how do you call it, Greenwich, I think that's the name. You may be working with nature a lot. You could enjoy nature in general, and this is your one of the qualities of being a witch, by the way. Working in nature, being in nature, healing through nature. Earthy. I feel earthy and fiery energy in this pile for you. What else? What other qualities? The Tower. Yes, you tend to overcome very difficult situations. You could even be, listen to this. If you're working in an environment where there's a lot of chaos, there is a lot of people around you, things are happening, fast-paced energy, you tend to survive in there because you have this power, you have this strength to be around those energies and not to break because of it. Okay, also any negative situations that come into your life, they only make you stronger. They don't kill your vibe. They don't they may be breaking your heart, but your heart is never fully broken. You pieces by pieces put your heart together. You could have done it several times already throughout life. And your quality is to rise from the ashes, to rise from this negative situation. Also, the universe is watching over you all the time, even at your worst moments, when there's the darkest clouds in your life. Your angels, your guides, they're always watching over you. You have maybe you talking to your deities, to your angels, to your guides, to your ancestors. Finally, what else, pile one? What else is your best quality of a witch? If you like sometimes to be alone or separate yourself from other people, this is just to heal yourself. You may also like to read books, to have certain knowledge. Maybe you already working as a witch. Maybe that's why you're watching this reading. And I want to tell you, your spells, your affirmations, they are working. They work. They work even when you think they're not. But let me tell you that it's important here to have positive and only good affirmations or spells. If you're gonna work, even if you plan to work with dark powers, first of all, understand that there's always a price to work with dark powers, okay? And they also can drain you a lot. So it's good to gain information from them, but actually doing some, dark spells, I'm gonna call them that way, this is not gonna be in your favor, not in anyone's favor, I wanna tell you, but there is no judgment here. I'm just telling you what may drain you if you're doing certain rituals that are to, for example, to attract a certain person, and they're not into you, or they don't want something there, but you're still trying to attract them. This energy will actually drain you even more, and you're not gonna get to the results. The results have to be for good to this world. For example, if you're trying to attract a person, don't specify this person maybe, or give the universe space to create the best scenario for you. Okay, don't be too specific, or don't try to attract specific people or specific job, because you downgrade, you put yourself in a square where there is only one option, and you want to have many options here. Okay, so be careful with that. But overall, you have a very good qualities of being a witch, pile one. Yes, do everything out of your heart. Okay, you can also have a very strong intuition here, because the moon I see here, and in the tower there is also a moon over here. Even when something dark or bad is coming, you may even feel it or see it in your dreams. As a heads up, as a preparation for yourself. So listen to your intuition. Your intuition doesn't lie to you, and it doesn't matter what your intuition is telling. Is it preparing you for something negative that you have to be strong, or it's telling you, okay, right now something good is about to come. You may even feel it with your energy. You may feel uplifted suddenly without any reason. That means something good is coming your way. But anyways, that was your qualities. That's your gifts, your talents. Let me know in comments if you resonated with it, if you feel this is for you. If not, that's okay. You can watch another pile. And I'm going for pile number 2. Hello, pile 2. Whoever chose this key. Let's look at you. Are you a witch? What kind of qualities you have here? What's your gift? What's your talent? Some special qualities of yours. 3 of Pentacles. Interesting. Okay, you have many swords here. Number 1. Let me confirm something and I'll tell you exactly what qualities you have. And I asked, are you a witch? Definitely, with the Judgment. But here I want to say your qualities, they're not always positive to other people. What does it mean? You could be very karmic to other people. You could go yourself through a lot of karmic lessons, but you could be, for some people, you could be even, how do you say it, fatal, right? Like you could be this less judgment. And I'm not saying people, you know, die from you or anything like that. I'm just saying, even though for some, if somebody done you wrong, they could even lose their life eventually. But listen, don't take it on yourself. I'm just, you know, this is very, very specific example. But what my point is, if somebody done you wrong, if somebody lied to you, betrayed you, disappointed you in some way, not that you want it, but those people could go through a very difficult lessons after that. Okay, people may go through a lot of difficulties in their life. People could start making wrong choices in their life. People could get with the hangman even stuck somewhere. I don't know, go to jail, get sick, experience very negative events in their life because they didn't treat you right. And not just because, you know, you are so, you know, powerful and they are so weak. No. Only strong people come into near your energy. Even if they're negative for you, doesn't matter. And you and the other person who you interact with or people, you are a key for each other. Okay, you are a key to come out of some karmic cycles. But you could be a very big judgment, justice for other people here. And that's your power of a witch, of being a witch. You may even hear after that something happened to some person that hurt you in the past. Or you may feel that they're struggling maybe with their finances. For some, even these people will return to you more than once to tell you that they're sorry, or to naturally they want, like they drag to your energy. Wow, this is very strong pile. Okay, what else about you, pile 2? Definitely witches watching me for pile 2. This is not just qualities, this is more of your exchange with the world is important. People don't meet you just because, and you don't meet other people just because. Everywhere is a lesson, everywhere is a point. You may even, in this life, you may even met or will meet your twin flame or soulmate, or several even, to exchange a certain experiences in life. What else you need to know about yourself? You may even had or have right now some disappointments in love, and maybe people left you in the cold, betrayed you. Maybe you were the one who left while you still had feelings. But again, something that you think is your weakness is your actual strength with the Six of Wands and the Emperor. You are very strong here. You are the Emperor. This is you. And until you learn your power, you wouldn't be able to change this karmic cycle of yours. If you already know your power, and when I say you know your power, doesn't mean now you have to use it on other people or wish something bad for other people. Okay, if you actually sitting and waiting like, okay, when is this person will, get back their karma from me, I want them to suffer, this is not your pile. Witches know, true witches, they know that they don't need to wish anything. They just give it to the universe to decide what to do with those people who hurt them in the past. They don't wish anything because they know how powerful their thoughts are, how powerful their energies are. So they're very careful with what they wish, with what they say, with what they think. Because karma could turn both ways. It can get back to you if you're gonna wish bad things for other people. It will backfire at you. And I'm not trying to scare you here. I'm just explaining, I'm channeling, okay? So be careful with what you wish for other people. And it doesn't matter what they done to you. But most of you know that you don't need to, explain yourself. You don't need to wait on something. You know that the judgment will come exactly when or how it's supposed to be. It's just a matter of time. And that's your power. I even want to say for pile 2, you have a certain destiny here, or you have a certain, you came to this life to, not just to experience life, but you also came here for this judgment moment. For other people, you could be very important to change their life. Some people interact with you and they change their life completely eventually. They become different people. They grow spiritually. They realize certain things. Or if they don't, the universe check through you. But this is your soul. Your soul chose to be here. And don't tell me why do I have to go through this? I don't want this. Your soul chose this path to be this, judgment for others. And also to go through your own lessons. You could be here for pile 2. You could already know about those qualities and already use them in real life. Maybe you're helping people here. Maybe you donate. Maybe you do charities. Maybe you, spiritual healer. Maybe you're a tarot reader. Whoever you are here, you could already know this power of yours. Maybe you're doing Reiki. Whatever you help people with here. You may even... the devil is on top. You see, you may work with dark powers, with light powers, or you get information from them, or the judgment happens both ways here. This pile reminds me of, I see here myself as well, or at least some of it, applies to me as well. But if you don't feel this is something it's too strong for you, that's fine. Doesn't have to be you. Again, this is just, take it as an entertainment, okay? But the key is not to ask why you're going through something. The key is to learn and move forward. Okay? Thank you, pile 2. And I'm going for pile number 3. Hello, pile 3, whoever chose this feather. Let's see, are you a witch? What are your qualities? What are your talents, gifts? Do you already know about them or not yet? With this feather right away, I feel very light energy. Or people that maybe most of the time are very positive, or they're light. Or maybe it's currently your energy is very light. Doesn't have to be. Anyways, let's see. Yes, you are the Hierophant. You see life through, I even want to say pink glasses, but in a good way, not in a bad way. Let's see. You also may get a lot of messages from your angel guides. What kind of witch are you? Pile 3. Pile 3 could have chosen pile 1 as well, just for some. I don't know why I want to smile and laugh at pile 3, because you have such a uplifting light energies right now, or in general, that you like this hopeful person, very positive. You never give up. You always find a way. You still, even in your darkest moments with the moon, you still find the light, because you have moon and sun next to each other. And in this specific deck, there's only several cards that are light. Most of them are dark cards. And I want to say, the balance between the light and dark. You may also work with moon phases. Maybe you manifest during moon phases. Maybe you work in nature. Maybe you could be very, very intuitive here. But you are the person who not just uplift themselves, but also uplift others. You could be into some project right now, or you could be very excited about something currently. You have certain maybe hobby that uplifts you. Maybe you sing, you dance, you draw, you paint. I don't know what you're doing here, but you could be interested in something and it uplifts you. This is your talent. Actually, I want to say your witchy powers coming from this talent of yours, this gift of yours, this inspiration of yours. Whatever inspires you, maybe what inspires you is to plant flowers. Maybe what inspires you is to meditate, whatever it is. Walking in nature, admiring the little things. You are the person who admires the little things. And you always have this hope deep down. Always. I love your energy, pile 3. What else are your qualities here? Card just fell. 4 of Pentacles. Queen of Cups. 10 of Pentacles. 5 of Pentacles. Interesting. Did you know, pile 3, that you can attract money just through your positive vibes? For example, you could be very lucky, or let's call it lucky, okay? You could, just with your thought, attract money here. Win a lottery, I don't know. You could, for instance, you had some issue and you said, okay, I don't know how to fix this issue, fix this problem. Or you need to pay a certain bill, and you suddenly realize that you have a check in the mail that suddenly came out of nowhere. This is just an example, but it seems like every time that you have certain issue, or problem or financial problem, the problem resolves on its own because you have this hope. But this is your Vichy power here. Or suddenly you get out of nowhere, you get a call or a message or help from somewhere where you didn't even expect. This is a very good quality, by the way. Another thing I want to tell you, you can smell lies. Another quality that you have, you can smell lies, and you can smell when something's going wrong or if something is about to change. You may see dreams about it. You can just feel it in the air. And look, I have something flying in the air right now, I swear. It's like you feel that you have, your senses are heightened here. You smell, you feel, your intuition works very well. You may get signs from the universe that something's about to happen. You may look at a person and feel right away what they're thinking, or they're trying to lie to you, they're trying to scam you, I don't know. You have this sense of feeling. You will have sense of feeling when to leave the boat, metaphorically speaking. You know when it's about to sink. Something is about to go wrong, you may leave the boat before everyone else. You may leave the situation that's about to, blow up. You may leave a relationship that you feel like it's not going anywhere, or you feel like it's about to end, or something's about to happen, or even a place. You may feel that you sense you go somewhere, right? You enjoy wherever you're going. You partying, or you like just going outside, whatever, and you feel like something's about to happen, you have to leave. And you may just leave. And then eventually you hear that something happened there 10 minutes later. This is a very important quality. You can sense it. Wow. And the High Priestess, definitely witch power here. Intuition. Your intuition is very heightened here. Very heightened. And that's your main power. You can feel before something's about to come. Yes, it's like you feel the news before they're coming. I'll look one more for you before I go to another pile. What else is your power here? It's like you can feel the energy with the closed eyes. I don't know. This is your main power. It doesn't tell me more. Maybe you should go and look for other piles. For pile 3, you don't need to see what's behind the scenes. You can just feel it. And then the universe is going to show you no matter what. When you need to make a certain choice, you may even choose with the closed eyes. Because you know that you don't need to see this, you can feel it. And eventually you realize that you made the right decision. It's just the universe, your guides, they're just forcing you, or not forcing, but they're pushing you somewhere to a certain direction, and you don't really ask questions here. You don't say, why I'm going through this, why you send me there, why I have to do this. You already know that, okay, if the universe wants me to be there at the moment, if I feel I have to go to a certain place, then I have to be there. Sometimes you may even get messages that you have to go to a certain place. You have to accept a certain invitation. And you go there and you meet somebody there maybe, or you hear some news that you needed to hear there. If you didn't go, you wouldn't know. So you know where you have to go, or you sense where you don't need to be at all. So continue listening to your intuition, pile 3, to your guides. This is your main power here, but again, you can look at other piles and find other qualities of yours. Thank you guys, and I'm going for pile number 4. Hello, pile 4, whoever chose this turquoise bottle. Let's see. Are you a witch? What kind of qualities you have? I feel like you're working with crystals here. Maybe, maybe not. Or something about working with some, earthy properties. Definitely. Okay. Maybe you're doing some rituals, spells. What are you doing here? What are your powers? Your power, listen to me here, pile 4. Your power is in your words and thoughts. You could be very good, as I didn't just say it, interestingly, I didn't just say it, it was actually meant to be with your reading. You could make spells, you could make, if you're not already, you have a quality to talk to items. For example, I'll give you my own example. If I buy some necklace or a ring or a crystal, if I want this crystal or this jewelry to have specific qualities in them, I whisper to this items, I whisper to this jewelry, and I say what I wanted to help me with. Okay, if this crystal that I buy, for example, I want it to be my protection at a certain day or in general, I whisper to this crystal and I say, because my words are very strong. Okay, and I can just talk to an item, and this item will, serve me in a specific way. You could have similar qualities, but there is also a warning here. A warning for those who are not aware of their sharp or strong words here or thoughts. You can even think of something and it suddenly happens, and you're like, oh my God, why would I think about it? When you think about something negative, it could also come true. So be careful with what you think, what you say. Because look at this card. A mirror of her in the water, right? And you could also mirror your own words and your own thoughts. So what you're attracting, what you're manifesting is coming from your mouth and your mind. This is your very important quality of being a witch. So be mindful to what you think and what you say. Okay? Maybe you already noticed that if you think of something, it happens. Or if you wish someone's good, or you like some person, they eventually succeed in something. If you don't like, you may eventually hear a negative thoughts and you don't want it to happen. But also be mindful if you don't like somebody and you wish them bad. Remember about karma, okay? So, and look at this hand is coming. I just noticed it. It's like you have magic in making spells. You could work with some crystals. You could work making some rituals. But just be careful because your power could go both ways here. Okay? What else? What else is your qualities? 10 of Pentacles. The Magician, yeah. You are a witch here. And maybe right now, currently, you're working on manifesting finances, job, career. I want to tell you it's working. Your spell is working. The devil is here. Again, the devil is here with the Magician. You could be working with dark powers here. Or you would want to work with dark powers here. You can, but again, be careful of what you have to give in return for it, okay? You can have balance here, but it's recommended to have the balance between light and dark. Because if you're gonna go too much into the material, for instance, you wanna manifest money and you work only with dark powers, or you work only for the sake of money or for the sake of being rich, this is not good. Okay? While you're manifesting money, you can at the same time manifest being able to help this world, being able to, you know, help people who are in need. You have to have this balance between light and dark. Otherwise, it's gonna take you too much into the dark, and you may start having certain attachments, addictions, and you're not gonna be free. Okay, so be careful of that as well. Balance between light and dark is very important. 2 times the Wheel of Fortune came through. Again, don't try to attract something fast. And I want to tell you another thing here that you could have, that things that come in very fast to you, for example, you just wished for it, you just you know, manifested something and it's right away coming. Those kind of things will go fast as well. For example, you manifest that you want some money. This money will be spent very fast and you're not gonna feel them. But something that you manifest that's coming more with a long-term manifestation, those kind of things will stay longer and it will be more stable. That's why important to have this balance between the light and dark. But dark powers could help you here, but don't just count on them. Have this balance. Okay, some people may work with candles a lot here, with fire. A fire could actually help you here to cleanse yourself, to help others. Maybe you are helping. What else are your witchy qualities here? Again, guys, for pile 4, you could have some addictions or attachments to a certain person, maybe a person from your past. You may still think about them. Understand that this is also, I'm gonna call it a quality here, because again, you could go too much into the devil's energy, dark energy, where you obsessed with your past or past person, or obsessed with someone or something too much. This is actually stops you from attracting this wish of yours that you want. You have to work on this part, okay, on your addictions, attachments, and most of your addictions and attachments are in your mind. You could be fighting with your own mind here. You're trying to reject someone in your head, but it gives you even more, you know, attachment. You have to accept first your own attachments. Accept first that you overthinking about something or someone, over wanting something, obsessed with something. Could also be obsession with making lots of money. This is also an obsession. As soon as you'll find this balance, you wouldn't need to be in this energy anymore. This will automatically be a release for you. Something you're obsessing here with, and love, finances, what is this? Could be anything here, anything that you're obsessing with. Maybe you're obsessed with having a specific weight. Like for instance, you said, I wanna weight that many pounds and not more or not less than that. This is an obsession. That means you don't give your body a choice. You can work on yourself, you can go to the gym, but if you put too specific of goals, the goals shouldn't be that specific. That means obsession is coming. Okay? This is again just an example for you. But if you're gonna use your powers for imbalance, you can manifest anything you want, pile 4. You are so capable here. You just don't use it in the right way. Your qualities, your gifts, you can go too much into the light or too much into the dark. But when you find this balance, you can manifest so many things you don't even know. Okay, your biggest dreams could, you know, be manifested. Yes, it might take more time, but this is going to be for your own good. This is going to be more stable. Okay, beautiful. So you can watch another pile for more qualities of yours, and I'm going for pile number 5. Hello pile 5, whoever chose this angel. Actually, I think this was my first, it's not a crystal, but first angel that I bought, or something spiritual, when I went to San Francisco, and it truly helped me. Wow, 8 of Cups just flew out. Let me look at that. But let's see, what are your witchy qualities? Are you a witch? What's going on here? What are your gifts and talents? Pile 5. Wow. You have a very different pile from all other piles, even though they all were different. But your energy I want to say your energy is complete, but at the same time is very heavy. It could be currently, or it could be in general. And for you, I have to confirm something, okay? Before I start, and I have the devil at the bottom of the deck. I have to confirm something here, pile 5. This is deep. What's going on here? Okay, for pile 5, I'll tell you one thing. It wants to tell me something about you, so you know this is your pile, okay? If it's not, there are many other options to choose from. You have some responsibilities on your shoulders. Those responsibilities could happen from at work. Maybe you hold high positions at work. Maybe you have your own business. Maybe it's responsibilities to protect your family, to support your family. Maybe you're working a lot, maybe you're studying a lot, maybe you want to become someone important in life. You have a lot on your shoulders, or you will have. This was your choice of your soul to take, and that's why I felt complete but heavy. That's the energy I picked up, okay? You have big dreams. For example, most people, they don't have huge dreams. They just want maybe comfort, family, good job, making some money, and that's enough for them. For you, pile 5, you have the biggest dreams. You are the one who sets big major goals in their life, wherever they are, okay? And you go towards them, and that's your power, okay? And if that's your energy, if that's who you are, if you like to set goals and move towards them, if you don't give up when things are not working, you may be studying, reading, planning a lot, that's the energy I pick up. You want to help the world, or you want to invest in this world, even if it's just by being your own boss of your business, even if just by become a doctor and healing other people, to find the best cure in the world, maybe to help the planet. Maybe the studying that you're doing, the research that you're doing will help somehow. This is big goals, big dreams. Maybe you want to travel have a trip around the world. In how many days? Usually it's like what, 70 something days, or 300 something, I don't know. I know there is a thing like around the world. If you have big dreams in life, this is your pile. If it's not, choose another pile. And I want to tell you, your goal will be accomplished because you never give up and you're not afraid of difficulties. Your energy is heavy but complete. A completion. When you need to take a rest, you take in a rest and then you move forward. But how is it related to your being a witch? That's what I want to ask here. How is it related? Some people sometimes tell me, okay, I thought, or for example, when I do a reading, like, who's thinking about you? Some people say, I hoped one pile will say, no one is thinking about you, right? And my question is, first of all, you're not going to get that kind of answer for a simple reason. If no one's thinking about you and you know that, or you feel that, why did you open this reading? That means the reading is not for you in general, if no one's thinking about you. Okay? So why expect something in a question who is thinking about you? Then you should look for readings that, for example, maybe somehow related to you, maybe more personalized to you, not attention to somebody else. Okay, so same thing is here. If you ask me, because I feel like some people will think, okay, I hope that one of the piles will say, I'm not a witch. Then why did you open a reading that says, are you a witch? Okay, that means you have certain qualities, or you curious about this subject. If I'm gonna say you are not a witch, skip this reading, what did you learn here? Nothing, right? I'm just saying, I'm channeling, somebody needed to hear it, okay? So when you're expecting to have nothing there, don't open that kind of reading. Don't watch that kind of video. Okay, how this situation of yours related to this reading, to have been a witch? You are a witch through your ancestors, period. You could have very strong ancestral line that maybe somebody was a witch. You may not even know about it. They had certain qualities, and those qualities they transfer to you. Okay, this power that you have, these goals that you set, they were made by your ancestors that couldn't accomplish them, and in this lifetime you accomplishing all their goals that maybe even came together. Some that they couldn't do, you doing in this lifetime, and that's your power. You could have very strong connection to your ancestors. If you're not already, maybe you need to do some research about where your ancestors lived, what were their profession, what were were their qualities. You may find out a lot of stuff. Maybe they were powerful people and you didn't even realize that you getting this power, this feeling that you want to work on something coming from your ancestors, coming from them. They could be your angel guides here. Okay? They want to give you this quality of being a powerful man or woman. Something they couldn't do or couldn't accomplish. And that's why heavy but accomplished. That's your energy. And when I say heavy, doesn't mean you don't know how to have fun, no. But you know your responsibilities. You're a very responsible person here. And this responsibility is coming from your ancestors. Sense of duty is your power. What else you need to know about your gifts, your qualities? You could easily pick up some information. For example, for some people it's difficult to learn something, or to remember something, or to get to be attentive to details. You easily pick up information. You don't need to read the whole book to know the subject. You can just read summary and you know what's going on there. This is your quality. Yes, these qualities could be very earthy, but this is also a talent. You may remember things like that. What else? You can also work with fire a lot. I see earthy and fiery energy here as well. But also a lot of swords, yeah. Your mind is very sharp. You could be a naturally intelligent person. You don't have to actually study in school to be intelligent. You don't sit around in a certain place or situation that make you stuck. You easily go through things. You easily change things, places. You easily cut people off that don't serve you anymore. They don't do you any good. This is also a very important quality of a witch. To cut off situations that not good for you. Finally, what else? You are very earthy, but this doesn't mean you're not a witch. Okay? Here I want to say some people working in maybe some law. Maybe you work in some lab as well. Any field that you work in, doesn't matter. You somehow help this world, or this is your intention here. You can even work in some politics. You may be interested in politics as well. You could create something with your hands. I hear you very attentive. And the funny thing, or the most important thing, is you choose to be like that. And you think, why? Sometimes you think, I don't want this responsibility. But it's coming from your ancestors. Even, I even want to say your ancestors could come from some, I don't know, Middle East, Egyptian deities. Or maybe you're attracted to those countries in Middle East or whatever it is, like where there's a desert. Remember we had the devil. You know, sometimes you may have trouble because you are very mindful and intelligent, and you work a lot, or you read a lot, or you find information. This sometimes you're too much in your head, and you need a certain release here. If you are attending some if you go in, for example, to some specialist or therapy, this is good for you, because sometimes you're too much down to earth and it drags you down. You need some lightness in your energy. You need this balance. How can you achieve it? You know, sometimes when things are too heavy, you just have to break the law. And I'm not saying literally breaking the law, don't get me wrong. But sometimes you just have to go out and have a drink maybe, or go and talk to your friend. Sometimes you over your head, too much thinking and not feeling. Sometimes you need to start feeling more. It shows me for some reason that you need to let go sometimes, to have fun. Not to overthink. Yes. If you do that, you'll find this great balance in you, and it's going to be easier for you to achieve things that you want in life. To achieve this 10 of Cups. Because you more want to achieve 10 of Pentacles, but what you need to concentrate on is 10 of Cups. What's the difference between 10 of Pentacles and 10 of Cups? 10 of Pentacles is more earthy things, earthy blessings. For example, having a family, building a house, building a career, building an empire. business, whatever it is, right? Having kids. Here, Ten of Cups is what makes you happy, which means it could be things that are earthy, but it could also mean just playing an instrument can make you happy. Going in nature make you happy. Looking at the rainbow makes you happy. It's a balance between earthy and heavenly things. And if you find this balance, it will be great. In some pile we already talked about balance. Maybe you watch the other pile as well, or maybe you have to watch other piles as well to I'm explaining more there how to find this balance, or how can you, why is it important, let's say it that way. So your witchy power is in your earthy accomplishments, finding connection with your ancestors, interacting with your ancestors. I don't see that you use a lot of spirituality here. You more use earthy things, which is okay, which is good. But if you start to connecting with your guides, with your ancestors, you're gonna find more blessings in disguise. I wanna say you're gonna find more peace on earth, more peace, more lightness in you. Okay. Wow, very different from other piles. Thank you very much, guys. I love you all, and I'll see you in my other videos. Bye bye.